Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Chubb and I are going to get started here. We're going to do some farming. First of all, I wanted to thank Steve for the $20 donation. You know who you are. I'm not going to give you away your last name, but thank you again for donating to the channel. Once again, if you want to donate, you can go to my Twitch page. That's www.twitch.tv/VBLU Guitar. Victor Bravo Lima Uniform, and then the word guitar. If you scroll down on that page, you'll see a big PayPal button saying donate to Arthur's channel. And your donations, of course, usually go back into the game or paying bills and feeding my kids. So it always goes to something good. I'm totally going the wrong way here. Evelyn is mowing, and I have turned and went the wrong way. And then also to Micah. Micah, as you guys know, Micah from Small Town USA and also from the American Heartland map. He donated tonight both the Coon and the Big Bud DLC to my kids. So Seth and Evelyn and Violet now, when they share the other computer, when they play with me like Evelyn is doing right now, they now will have access to the Coon pack and also to the Big Bud DLC when it comes out. So thank you, Micah. That is much appreciated, and the kids are excited to be able to partake in the goodness that is the Coon DLC and the goodness that will be Big Bud. So. And that means also that they can join us when we do our group server. So, anyway, enough of that excitement. We have been recording at a pretty brisk pace. Right now in life, I am busy with work. Like, for example, tonight I worked till about 8 o'clock. I had a sunset shoot. Had to do editing all day. So, tomorrow I've got a photo shoot in Aurora, and then a photo shoot in Nova, Ohio, which is like an exact opposite of Aurora. Aurora is to the north and east, and Nova is south and west. So I'm going to be having some drive time tomorrow, along with more editing that's due tomorrow. So life has been a little crazy, but I've been able to get in and get a couple hours of recording, maybe like an hour each night, hour and a half. So we have more episodes of American Heartland, American Outback, and also, what's the other one? Small Town USA. Sorry, my brain. So those are coming up here soon. Also, you'll notice that when I've been doing my live stream, I've actually been putting videos up. So no more the live stream. Once it's over with, I post it onto YouTube for the farm sim, so you can also watch it there if you don't want to go to the Twitch channel, which is fine. The nice thing about the Twitch channel, when I do stream, I'm able to see you guys chat, so I can respond to you live, and that is one of the things that most of the people that have been in the Twitch sessions, and I don't do them quite often, I do them about once a week. I am going to try to start doing them more often, but I do answer chat when I'm in Twitch. One of the things that we're going to try to do is Friday nights, and it's not, once again, it all depends on my work schedule, but I'm going to try to start doing random game Friday night. So thank you, Seth. Seth got me ice water.
Random Fridays?
For those of you that don't like to hear the ice clinking in the glass, go away. I had somebody yell at me the other day. I was kind of being a jerk about my channel. I'm like, hey, all this hearing you sneeze and ice and glass, microphone. You know what? Bite me. I sit here for an hour to 2 hours recording, and I'm going to have water. There's nothing wrong with drinking water, and you might hear the ice cubes clink. If you're that much of a perfectionist that you can't stand hearing ice cubes clink while someone's recording, go to someone else's channel. Seriously, I don't need the headache. There's a channel out there just for you, I am sure. I'm sure there's somebody else that provides the same content or better than I provide. And go ahead and find it, because I'm not changing my habits. Sometimes I have cough drops. Like tonight when my throat's a little toasty, I've got cough drops going on. I've got water. I've got a microphone that picks up every noise that my mouth makes. And that's just how it is. If you don't like it, sorry. Go somewhere else. Usually I don't have attitude like that, but when people get nitpicky, and this was somebody that had like no videos on their channel, they had no content whatsoever, they're not a producer, they're consuming, and I'm like, you know what, I do this pretty much for free. When you consider how much work I put into this and the amount of money, I'm making about $2 an hour. Don't come at me and tell me you need to change this and this and this and this and this. You know what? You want me to have a better microphone? Buy me a better microphone. Jerk. Anyway, so that's my rant for the week. Good job, Ev. You got it all mowed up? Yep. So if you want Evelyn, why isn't this going? Go ahead and take those mowers to the farm.
Take the mowers to the farm.
You can clean them up. And then come back here and meet me at this field, all right? Or actually go to the shop when you're done doing that. And at the shop is that big trailer that collects the collecting wagon. Grab that. What, kiddo? And we need to start. Just find an open barn section and put them in there. This thing I forgot. It's kind of twitchy. It's a little difficult to get started. Yeah, so this week has been kind of crazy. The last couple weeks have been crazy, actually. Monday and Tuesday of last week, I worked till midnight both nights. I try not to do that because it just... I could do it every night, really, honestly, and still have work to do. But I don't want to live my life like that. I can't. Health-wise, I go crazy. What's up, Chuppa?
Where do you want to park these?
Take them to the farm and find a nice open spot in one of the barns, and you can park them there. I'm very proud of my children, Evelyn and Seth and Violet. Well, Evelyn and Violet got their rooms completely clean. Seth and Mater still have a ways to go, but their room was really trashed. Somehow, I don't know how it happens, but they just...
It's called I don't stay on top of it.
Yeah, they just... I don't know how you guys... Yeah, that is actually mine. That's my junk hat.
The hat you just do this with that, you're just kind of like...
When I know I'm going to be sweating,
yeah,
that's right.
Let's go here. You're like, okay, you're like...
That's the truck walk hat, yeah. Because my choir hat's my good hat. That's the one I don't want to get all sweaty and like salt stains and stuff.
That's a good hat.
But the Bear hat, the Bear Pro paint hat, I don't really care about.
Yeah, what were you talking about?
I got that from a vendor for free. What?
I love them.
I don't know.
Your neck's just cold.
Oh, yeah, I'm just proud of how you guys got your rooms cleaned. Now it's just a trick of doing a little bit every day to keep them clean.
And now you're not so stressed.
It does help me not be stressed out, guys, because we can...
We don't want you to have a heart attack.
Thanks. I can actually walk through the house and not step on things
Right
the whole
now,
time.
anyways.
For the next 10 minutes, anyways. Until I find that one Lego
That one Lego, he didn't
that hurts so bad. Let's not talk about that.
Let's just enjoy it.
Let's enjoy the happy, positive moment. And not worry about the future. Because I know it's but a fleeting moment.
All these hats suck. All of these hats suck.
Why do they suck, John? Oh, I'm stuck. Dang it.
They get trash in our room after we clean it.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, no, don't trash the room. Sorry. There we go.
God, they're putting his toys all over our room.
John Chapman. So anyway, I was kind of mad. I went to do a shoot tonight, and I got to the property, and the place that they wanted me to photograph is under construction. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, two of the things that they wanted me to photograph were fine. They wanted me to do a couple model suites or vacant apartments, and that was cool. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. But two of the places that they had me photograph, or the one place was like a commercial entrance, and it had like a patio and 2 or 3 different offices that they have for rent, and I was so mad, like they weren't ready. I'm like, what? Come on, guys. Like there's construction barrels all over the place and like police tape and like caution, don't cross this line. And I'm like, I can't work with this. I said, let me know when they're done and I'll come back. But it sucks because it was all the way up in Cleveland. I'm just like, come on. It's like an hour each way, so I'm going to have to drive back up there. Fight for a parking spot.
You didn't do any work that entire time?
No, I did 2 of the 3 things I was supposed to do, but one of them I couldn't do because it wasn't done. Where's my phone? I heard my phone go off. Can you help me find it, Ev? I can't. All right. I'll worry about it later. Oh, dang it. Oh, I forgot to raise it. Shoot. No, that's not what I want to do. One nice thing about the Coon, which is a little bit less wide than this, though, but it's a little less unruly also. Gotta be real careful when you're starting off, because this thing wants to turn pretty steep.
Hey, whose is this?
That's a check. Put it back there. Yep. It's only $20, but hey, money is money, right? Armstrong Cable owed me a balance. They had me overpay, and then they owed me a balance, so they cashed it out, I guess.
Daddy,
Yes, honey.
that's $30. It's $29.
29 bucks.
But so it's 20.
Yeah.
There's 30.
29. Well, 29.99. It's like basically $30.
That was 89.
Okay, 29.89. Gosh, Evelyn, sometimes you can be kind of particular. It's particular. She said you keep saying it wrong. Fine, Ev. You're going to be a good bookkeeper when you get older. You don't like math, though, do you?
No.
Me either. Blech. I'm terrible at math. I'm getting a little better as I get older. My brain is slowly allowing me to understand it. Oh, gosh. See, now my phone's going to be going off. It's going to. I don't know where it went. I hear it, but I don't see it. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Jack, do it again.
Hey!
Hey, what?
Daddy, it's my kid.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think that might be my chair. My chair. Talking about my chair. My chair. Ooh. Chubb, are you mad at me?
wow.
Don't hate me. I bought the mirrors. I always break the mirrors on my RC truck. I've got this Tamiya Unimog truck, and it has these mirrors that they spring off the truck side, and then they have a little plastic piece. It's really their scale. I mean, they're just like the real Unimog mirrors from that era, but if you just tap them wrong or if the truck rolls over by mistake, they break, like every time. And I don't want to say they're expensive, but they're about $10 every time they break. And it's like, and as the model gets older, it was re-released about 5 years ago, and it's kind of phasing out now. Like they're not re-releasing it again, so they don't keep selling them. So it's getting harder and harder to get parts for that truck. And what's happened is this time I went online to find the mirrors, and nobody's got them. So I found mirrors that fit a newer Unimog, and I was kind of like, I don't know if it's going to work because they're different. They have like a modern truck mirror. They have
Look at that. There's 2 blue pickup trucks.
Oh yeah. They have a bar that comes off the top and a bar that comes off the bottom. And on the old mirror, it was all just from one bar at the bottom, so you didn't have like a double mount. But I think the one with the bar at the top and the bottom will actually last longer because it's thicker plastic. So I don't think it'll break as easily. Did you just beep your horn?
Yeah.
I heard it on my headphones. That's funny. All right. You see that big green and red collecting wagon, Ev? You see that? It's green and red, and it has 3 sets of wheels. See that? You were looking right at it. And on the side it says Strautzman. Pick that baby up and start collecting the grass that we have rode. The first field I think it's right by the sheep. I think that one has to be collected. And then when you're full, let me know and I'll show you. I'll help you. I'll have to dump it for you. So we'll work together to get that part done. So it's going to take some time. A whole lot of time and money. To do it, 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 to do it right, child. I got my mindset on you. I got George Harrison at his worst, best. I don't know. It's actually a pretty good song. I'm not a huge George Harrison fan, but like I'm gonna get flack for saying this. I am not at all a Beatles fan. Now, I need to clarify. I don't hate the Beatles. I don't. I like the Beatles. I just don't. Like, I don't like, oh, yeah, the Beatles, man, like my favorite group. A lot of people love the Beatles. I'm just like, eh. They're all right. They were great musicians. They were good writers. Very talented. I just never got into them. I know they're kind of like the grandfathers of rock and roll, or fathers of rock and roll. Was it Jerry Lee Lewis is considered like the grandfather of rock and roll? Maybe Chet Atkins. Man, what a guitar player. Oh, I don't know how those guys, like when I hear old guys, you know, like old geezer guys get up there and they play like Chet Atkins style guitar, it's like, what? How do they know how to, I mean, just like the like I appreciate today's shredders. I think they're great. You know, shred guitar players are great. But when you see these old guys play that stuff, it's like, I think it takes just as much talent and skill to do that. I forget what you call that style of picking, but like that kind of country, it's hard to do. It's really difficult to do. I guess you could kind of call it chicken picking, maybe. I don't know, but like Jerry Lee Lewis or Chet Atkins or, you know, those guys are incredible. Or Billy Ray Cyrus. Wait a minute. Oh, my achy, breaky heart. Once in a great while, you hear Billy Ray Cyrus at a wedding. You know, back in the 80s, or I guess early 90s, late 80s, like every wedding was like Billy Ray Cyrus, but now you don't hear him very often. And you don't hear Lady Gaga either, thank God. I'm so tired of hearing the Lady Gaga stuff at weddings. Oh, that was a flash in the pan, man. Like ultra super popular every wedding, every song, Lady Gaga this, Lady Gaga that, and then just gone like overnight, boom, no more. I think what happened, if I could be incorrect about this, but my impression of what happened is that when Michael Jackson died, they dumped all the Lady Gaga stuff and started playing like every Michael Jackson song, which I don't know. I guess if you're a fan, it's a great thing. I'm not, once again. Gonna get myself in trouble like the Beatles. I'm not a huge Michael Jackson fan. I appreciate what he did, but I don't like the music. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it. And in some ways, they play him at even now. Like before he died, nothing. Maybe Billie Jean, maybe, but you didn't hear a lot of Michael Jackson. But then when he passed away, it was like ever since then it's been like every wedding. You got, you know, Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller. Those are like the big ones that they play. I've even heard Black and White at weddings, though, too. So, which had Slash. And surprisingly, it was like one of the most uninspired guitar riffs. I mean, it's real memorable, but, you know, you think of Slash, you think of like, you know, pretty bluesy lead guitar, you know, like a lot of Les Paul screaming leads, you know, and for the Black and White song, he basically did like the whole song. He never changed anything else. That's all he did the whole song. There's no other guitar riffs. It's like, what? Why did you even have the dude if that's all you're gonna put in there? But that's what the producer said. That's what the producer got. So, yeah, gas pedal's still not working right. I don't know what's going on with this, but I can't. My brakes and my gas do not work anymore. I'm at full pedal right now. I'm jamming it down to the ground. I'm going to have to take this thing apart and see if I can clean it out or something. Let's, I'm going to do this. Okay, plugged it back in. It's going to freak out a little bit, and then I'm going to calibrate it. There we go. Can we get full speed here? Nope, 20. Oh, no, now it's working. Isn't that weird? I recalibrated it earlier and it didn't work, but now it's responding to my full foot pressure, and I'm not having to jam it into the floor. So I'm having some. It's not the game; it's my pedals. I don't know why, but they're not calibrating right. I do know why. It's because they're 20 years old. How's the collection going there, Chubba? You still doing that first field, or did you move on to the longer one? All right, I'm going to start shunting stuff back and forth from the shop to the farm. Is that cool? Are you good with that? All right. We should see Cha out here somewhere working. Ooh, that's some cold air coming in, man. It's that perfect time of year where it's like real warm during the day and it gets real cool at night. I love it. My sinuses disagree, but do you want to trade tractors? You want to use this bigger one because it can pull better? All right, just I'll meet you. Keep going, and I'll meet you in there. Are you done with that field?
I see you.
Yeah, I'm coming. Now this one's a little bit harder to steer, okay? Because it's. Yep, and you're. Yep, I'll attach it, and then you can take over. All right, sweetie, that's all yours. Once again, this one's a little harder to steer, so you'll have to be a little more gentle when you steer it. There you go. Look at that big beauty. With my cute little daughter driving it. Chubba. You're so pretty. She said, Daddy. All right. You know where the next field is right there? Awesome. Good job, Cha. So I'm going to start, let's see. Oh, they go around the map in a big circle, honey. Not to ruin the illusion of realism, but all they basically do is go around in a big circle on the map. Now, when you get full up, you're going to go to the thing on the map that says McLean Biogas.
Plant.
Yep, plant. And I'll meet you there because I'll dump it for you because it's kind of a pain to do. You have to get it like just right. You have to do a force dump, and you have to. It's like when you drink a lot of coffee. Oh, these are all clean. What? How could it all be that clean? So see, we didn't bore you with too much mowing, did we?
Because I just washed it.
You did just wash it. Where did you wash it at? Here?
No. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
Cool.
At the bottom with the car wash.
Okay.
At the bottom of the road.
Good enough for you is good enough for me is good. Okay, I'll meet you at the BGA. Drive up to the BGA and let me know when you're there.
BGA.
The biogas. McLean Biogas plant. And I will jump into the tractor and do it for you. Well, that's a big tractor. That one's like a super heavy duty tractor, Cha. It's super duper heavy duty. Can you handle it? Howdy doody. Can you handle it? Yeah. Give me all of your tractors. Every tractor you've got.
That's who gets there first.
You will, because I'm driving a harvester. I'm turning this one in. Taking the harvester over Death Bridge. They really need some... Now, in America, this would never happen. They would never do this. You would have all kinds of guardrails and stuff. They do not do open bridges like this. Unless they're really old and there's like all kinds of warning signs, like, you know, maybe on private land somewhere, but you would never see that on a public road.
Yeah.
All right, Petrie, I'll be there in a minute. Hang on. Let me get this harvester up to the shop. And then... Do you like that tractor? Is it too hard to drive, or is it pretty easy? She just ran out. She's like, I'll be back. Chubba is my pedal reedle. All right. I saw they had I tried to get a picture of it today. Like, it wasn't fast enough, though. There was a train that went through our yard, and they had a new engine. It's an old engine, but it was a red, white, and blue. I think it was an SD40-2. I think they're all -2s at this point. Yes, honey. What you got? Is that a little butterfly for your hair?
No, for pin.
Like a lapel pin? So when you wear a jacket or something, you can put that on your lapel. That's what they do with those. You're gonna have to hop out of that tractor, P, because I can't get in until you hop out.
Yeah.
All right. So let me show you what to do. I'm just gonna pull off here. I think this is our field, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in. I'm coming. Watch this, okay? Now I kind of made a mistake there, but this tractor should be able to run over that. All right. So what I do is I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna start dumping this. This has a lot more material in it than the other one did. Okay, there you go. All right, Chop. Now I'm going to close it up, and then you can go ahead and hop back in and keep collecting that grass. Goodbye. Yes, John.
I'm a ninja.
You're a hanger ninja? He's got they're your boomerangs? I didn't know ninjas use boomerangs. I thought that was Aussie men. Did we ever get water for the sheep? I don't think we did. Man, we got a lot of stuff to... All right. Where's that harvester? There we go. She's on her way. She's on her way. Farm, sweet farm. It's 80s night here at the Chapman house. Tonight, I'm on my way. So set me free. I think that was their first hit, if I'm not mistaken. Like, people knew of them before that, but I think that was the Crew's first hit.
Dad, wait, man, before you say it, Dad, there's a water ash ninja. Dad, maybe you tell him.
What happened?
Water ash ninja. I'm water ash ninja.
Seth,
I said,
don't be making your little brother swear inadvertently.
John,
I don't like that.
No, he's saying ash.
Okay, why would he say he's a water ash ninja?
Because that's the type he wants to be.
What is a... That's not a real ninja.
But that's what he said he is. He said, okay, say it right a minute.
He's like, I didn't say ash, I said boop.
Water ash ninja.
And I can't help but laugh because I am just that immature. What do we need? One of the things that we're going to do also is to buy a shop, because I need to be able to put like little wheels and big wheels, all kinds of wheels, front wheels, back wheels, and then I want to buy another field, because this is mostly going to be a field related injury. All right, we need to find the sheep farm. There was that spot that we were going to get water from. I need to find it again, and then we're going to actually get some water. So
And there's some over here.
there's something wrong with a deer?
There's some over here.
Well, there was some right by the sheep pen, if I remember right.
So, yeah. But Dad,
What?
you said there's something wrong here.
What?
You said there was something wrong here.
There's there's nothing wrong with a deer. Nothing runs like a deer.
Hey, how come there's no train in this?
Well, they just didn't put it in here because they're trying to keep it console friendly, and so they didn't want to put the scripting in for the trains because it can cause problems with the consoles. Though the train is part of the game, which is funny because they didn't even bother putting it into Sosnovka. They just did it for the one map for Goldcrest. Sosnovka. Are you listening to the radio again, Cha? You're not listening to farm radio? Sosnovka is the Russian map. Sosnovka. Sorry, let's see. I think it was right around here that we sneak in. Sosnovka. Crush that cactus. I don't know that this was the right side. I think this is the wrong side.
This tractor is real slow.
It should be pretty fast. Are you sure you're not keeping the pedal down all the way? Let me look. No, I guess it was that side because there's no way to get down there. All right. Sosnovka. 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 I guess there's kind of a beachhead here. I don't think this is where I was thinking. This is like probably not too realistic for track. Oh, here we go. There's like a causeway right there. Okay, it goes to the train tracks. Actually, it turns better than the other ones, but it's got those big tracks. Yeah, so try not to wedge it into the corner like that, and you should be fine. I didn't wedge it. You didn't widget? This might not be super realistic.
Well, it's not real life.
I know. I like to try to keep some semblance of realism. All right. No. Oh, did you detach? You might have to go around to the back and shove it with the front of the tractor so it spins around. Okay, so we have to drive along the railroad tracks just for a little piece here. Sosnovka. Think of the Soviet Union. Sosnovka. Is this where... What are you watching now? We have the full lineup of Massey Ferguson tractors at our disposal. Though we don't have the largest one, but that's okay because the Caterpillar takes that place of honor, of complete honor. What? Do you need help? Oh, Evelyn. All right, hold on. Let me dump this. All right, hop. Oh, did you get it? Okay. Oh, yeah, you really did get it wedged in there, didn't you? You don't have to get all the edges, Evelyn. If we miss a little bit, it's okay. See, what I'm thinking is you push it from the back like this, and you can pivot it.
Drinking too much at the same time hurts my throat really bad.
What, kid?
Drinking too much at the same time makes my throat hurt really bad.
What makes your throat hurt bad?
Real bad.
Oh, crap, I'm pushing it back. I was looking at you. So you're making me laugh. All right, I'm out. You got it? You don't have to get every little bit. If you miss the edge, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Oh, and she left. It's just like, I'll be back. Goosey. Goosey is my goose.
I want to go shopping for clothes.
You want to go shopping for clothes?
Yeah.
Well, that requires money. If I get paid ever from that company, oh my gosh, it's been 90 days now. They're overdue at this point.
How then?
Well, I'm going to have to start charging them interest.
Dad, you didn't tell me the trailer was off.
What was off?
You didn't tell me the trailer
It wasn't off. I had it, like turned off? Sorry, I didn't turn it on because I think when I jump out it might turn off. I don't know. Maybe it stays on.
Why is it green stuff coming out of
Green stuff coming out of what?
the trailer?
What do you mean?
It's because there's no eyeballs.
Oh, dust, you mean?
You're green.
It's green dust? I don't know. There's so much stuff we have to take back to the farm. Part of me wishes you could just reset stuff to the farm, but this is how they've decided to handle it now. These are going to cost a lot of money to fill up. I don't know if there's fill-up facilities. I think there might be at the farm. I've been filling it up here, but I think we can actually do it at the farm. Let's be smart about it, huh?
Fast.
Oh,
Drop it.
great.
Great. I'm still playing.
My computer decided to try to update Windows right in the middle of me playing the game, so it just completely shut me down. Thanks. This is a huge wagon. Holy crapsicles. I'm going to take this thing home.
Oh my gosh, I almost late.
Did you just say droove?
Drove.
You almost droove?
Drove.
I see. Ooh, that's huge. I've never seen this before. This thing's cool. I've seen the Amazon one, but it wasn't as big, I don't think. Like anywhere as big. What are you watching, Evelyn? What's up, Soup? I just missed it. Mark's 3DS is broke? Don't tell me that. He'd be mad if that was the case. Whoa. Never hear the end of that. Your game is lagging? I don't know. $100?
I can't collect that much.
Sure you can. Did you get everything off the other fields? You should have just stopped at the biogas plant because you're almost full.
But I was all the way down here.
Okay.
Do you want to switch jobs?
Sure. Are you going to know where to... This stuff all just has to go on the farm. Let me see something really quick, though, first before we switch. But, yeah, we can switch if you want, hon. Let's see. Is there any kind of facility for...
See, that's
Nope.
how I wash.
Yep. That's how you wash them. I'm looking... I thought I saw... Oh, but you know what? If he's not doing scripts... No, there's facilities over there, but they might be empty. Let's see how this works. It's going to pick up. It is. This is going to cost a fortune. but we might as well fill it up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna cost like 10,000 bucks or more. That feels really slow. Oh my, well, oh my gosh. Look at the... But we might as well do it now while we have the money. It's going to cost, gosh, I mean, we've already spent almost 5,000 bucks. This is going to be like a $20,000 fill up. Crazy talk. Do. I'm just going to drop this off. Let's see. Let it fill up. That's crazy. But that's all right. We should mow the cow pen too, man. Free material. Free Mysterion. Oops. Wrong way. This is the exciting part of Farm Sim. Ferrying equipment. Yeehaw. But I'm going to take over for Evelyn in a second here, so... Ouch, this is making me want to cry. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. I was going to buy a field, and I'm probably not now. Oh, I went the wrong way. Gosh dang it. I do that all the time. It's still filling. It's taken $15,000 worth. My gosh. That's crazy talk. No, this is crazy talk. That's nuts. 205, 204. My gosh. But we should be able to use it for quite some time because that's a lot of stuff. I'm glad we can buy it right on the farm, though. That does make life a little bit easier. But it does cost more to do it that way, too. Holy juniper. Look at that. We've spent... It's cost over $20,000 to fill that thing up. That's like a full crop. I mean, that's going to be a full crop right there. And it's still going. Oh my gosh. I had no idea what I unleashed. This thing's going to be just as bad because it's liquid fertilizer and it's freaking huge. I think I'll buy it I think I'll fill this up at the shop because I think that's killing me that I'm doing it that way. But whatever. I mean, oh my gosh, it's still going. We're at 25,000 bucks, man. Oh my gosh, or 27. Holy freaking cow. That's unbelievable. That's crazy. Finally. Good grief. What was the total damage on that, man? That was like $40,000.
Bye, Daddy.
Hold on, Chad. I got to fill this up. You're not going to be able to do this either, so. All right, go ahead, Chad. Well, hold on. Hang on. Hold on. Hop out for a sec. Come on, hop in, dude. What are you doing?
I was in.
Yeah, but it wouldn't even let me in when you weren't in. That was weird.
No, 'cause I was back in.
All right, let me see. Nope.
Dad,
I can't. What?
I changed my mind
You changed your mind?
to I'm more hot lava ninja
You're a hot lava ninja?
with water.
All right. Come on. Okay, this won't cost as much because it's only a couple thousand. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And then purchase. Probably buy 2 more of those. Still 15,000, right? I'm sorry, 5,000. So we have 187,000 bucks, but we're set up for a long time. Like this is what we need for a long and happy life. Chubba. Hey, Cha. You ready? I'm trying here. I'm trying to get this hooked up, and I'm not doing so good. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, for cry eye. All right, Chud, this is ready to go back. Evelyn. Where did she go? Chaba. Oh, forget it. We'll go pick this up. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed this series so far. I definitely have been. This is a really nice farm. I was kind of resistant to do it at first because I've got so many other farms running, but this is a really cool farm. It's just very unique in its look. It looks different than any other farm out there. And I like that. I appreciate that. So Evelyn's putting hours on my Hey, Ev! All right, take that little tractor with the big fertilizers and bring it back to the farm. What? $33,000 of fertilizer. Holy freaking crap.
Like this? Like this?
Yep. You have to what? Do a little thing. Evelyn? Are you from Evelyn? It is Evelyn. It is I, Evelyn Chapman. Breaker of worlds. We're gonna keep this Amazon tank because that other fertilizer can use the excess. We can carry a little extra with us when we go. All right, Chuck, can you join up? What is this? Okay, that's got some in it. So we'll just let that empty out, and I'm gonna park this here. And once it's empty, we'll sell that off too. And this guy.
Daddy, what does XD stand for?
Like smile. Like this. She laughs because I made the face. She went, yeah. All right, come on, Cha. Get this. Let's get this show on the road. No chatting right now. All right. Yeah, you're seeing grass dust. Is that you were asking about that green stuff, Cha?
Then how do you make the weird thing appear? The bar appear from steam you're trying to heck?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know.
Daddy, you know how.
Sorry. What are you trying to get it to do?
You know the bar stuff it does like right here for steam.
Oh, I think it's Shift Tab.
Yes.
All right, start bringing that stuff back to the farm. Chubba. Chubba-lubba. This guy's gotten his tractor pretty messy.
Just this stuff?
What?
Just this stuff?
Yep, and the harvester and the header and all that stuff too. You'll have to put the header on the header trailer and then connect it to the harvester.
I do that.
You've done it before?
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. I remember you doing it. I remember. It's on video. I know you can do it, Cha.
No, I cannot.
You cannot? What are you, from California?
No, I cannot. And you made me crash.
You can too. Oh, there's more grass fields. Look at that. We'll leave that for tomorrow. Well, we'll see. We'll see how much biomass we have.
Dang it.
What?
Oh,
What's the matter, Cha?
you made me crash. Now I'm going to crash.
You have to uncrash yourself? I didn't make you crash. You crashed yourself. So would you pronounce that McLean or McLean? Because I don't know. I think it's McLean, but... All right. All right, here we go. Go right through the middle. Kaplow. All right, so let's dump this crap out. Crappy grass. Mounds of material. All right. All right.
Now, where do I put all this?
Park that fertilizer next to the big red fertilizer with the yellow top, and then the weeder can go next to the in there is a sprayer, like a little one. You can park that next to the sprayer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this series. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you in the next exciting episode.